Have you noticed something strange about this World Cup? The biggest football nations came here expecting to dominate, but instead, the teams nobody believed in started stealing the spotlight. Every tournament creates heroes, but this one is creating shocks. Fans expected easy victories. Instead, they got last-minute drama, unexpected results, and underdogs refusing to back down. So what is happening? Why are football's biggest giants suddenly struggling, while smaller teams keep making headlines? Today, we're looking at the biggest surprises of this World Cup. And, trust me, the biggest shock isn't what most people think. Surprise number one. The first surprise isn't a single match. It's the fact that the gap between football giants and underdogs has never looked smaller. Years ago, many matches felt predictable. Today, one mistake, one counterattack, or one set piece can completely change the result. That's why every favorite now walks onto the pitch, knowing there's no such thing as an easy game anymore, and that's only the beginning, because the next surprise completely changed what fans expected from this tournament. The second surprise isn't about one team, it's about confidence. Years ago, many underdogs entered the World Cup hoping to survive. Now, they enter believing they can win, and that changes everything. These teams no longer defend for 90 minutes. They press higher, attack faster, and punish every mistake. Suddenly, the giants are the ones feeling the pressure, because when you're expected to win, every missed chance feels twice as expensive. Then comes another surprise. Football itself has changed. Today's smaller nations have better coaches, better tactics, and players competing in top leagues around the world. The gap in quality is smaller than ever before. That means a famous badge alone no longer guarantees victory. And perhaps the biggest surprise of all, fans are no longer asking, can the underdog win? They're asking, which giant will fall next? But the biggest surprise of this World Cup isn't a team. It's something happening to football itself, and almost nobody is talking about it. But the biggest surprise of this World Cup isn't a team. It isn't a goal. It isn't even an upset. It's fear. For the first time in years, football's biggest nations are walking onto the pitch, knowing they can lose to anyone. There are no easy matches anymore. Every opponent is organized. Every counterattack is dangerous. Every mistake can end a tournament. That's why this World Cup feels so different. It's no longer about famous names. It's about who handles pressure the best. The team with the biggest stars doesn't always win. The team with the biggest belief sometimes does. And maybe that's exactly why millions of fans can't stop watching, because nobody truly knows who will lift the trophy. One unexpected goal, one heroic save, one moment of brilliance can completely rewrite football history. So if this World Cup has taught us one lesson, it's this: never underestimate the underdog, because football doesn't care about predictions. It rewards courage, and that's what makes the World Cup the greatest tournament on earth. Subscribe for more football documentaries, because the next unbelievable World Cup story could happen in the very next match.